Hi, legends. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Let's analyze the price of Bitcoin. I see we're getting some pumpy action here to the upside. Is this the moment where we're going to see the breakout, or is this a fake out here to the upside? Let me put myself on here. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. I see a little bit of pumpy action here on the price of Bitcoin. I see some of the altcoins has pulled back quite significantly. My alarms are going off. What is going on? Are we going to break out here to the upside? Let's see. Okay, cool. Let me switch myself on here so everyone can see. Right, not that screen. Let's do this screen. Right, everyone can see my chart over there. Everyone can hear me. Let me just put the mic a little bit closer here. Okay. Legends, welcome. Irina, thanks for joining. Thanks for being with us and teach us. Thank you so much. Alina, Deervold, great to catch you live again. Thank you so much. Yes. Crypto brains, crypto big brains. Let's go, Deervold. BTC is pumping. Yes, as I went live, I was still expecting a little bit of a drop here to the downside, and it looks like we're getting here upwards momentum. Hi, Daryl. Thanks for joining. Okay, looks like we're getting a little bit of pumpy action. Legends, you can see I have my alarms set over here. Okay, I was waiting for a sweep of the lows, which we could still get, okay? So a couple of scenarios that I'm tracking over here, Legends, and I'm just diving here right into the alpha, is a couple of scenarios that I was looking over here I wanted to see this low taken over here, right? This is the key area that I was watching at, and I was hoping for a sweep of the low and a recovery back above this range low, or the dead cat bounce over here. Okay, this to me would have been a golden entry only if we get the recovery back above. Okay, as you are dropping and water falling down, I'm not interested. Right, and now we're getting a little bit of pumpy action here to the upside. Okay. Keeping it simple, Legends, obviously what I'm watching over here is just tracking this trend, okay? Tracking the trend here to the downside, and if we break out successfully with a closing, at least a 15-minute closing body of a candle outside of the trend, that could be the moment where we're going to see higher levels, and then we still have some levels to contend with inside of these consolidation areas, okay? If I start switching on some levels over here, point of controls, okay, we have a naked point of control inside of this consolidation area over here. When I switch on my session volume profile, wait for that to load up, you guys will see, okay, that's on the 1 hour. I think on the 15 minutes, it's better aligned. Yes. Right, so on the 15-minute time frame, we have a naked, untapped point of control over here. That's why I call it naked, okay? Naked means it hasn't been tapped yet. Valerie, hi, Legend Deervold, how are you? I'm fantastic. Thanks for joining the stream. I've just decided to jump right into the alpha here today. We're getting a little bit of volatility. Let's see how this will play out. Okay, so we have an untapped naked point of control. So, Legends, there is still a possibility that if we do get the breakout here to the upside, okay, that we can still SFP from this naked point of control and find downwards momentum. Okay, it's not to say that we are just going to go claim the high and go to higher levels. What I would like to see is for that scenario to play out is that you smash the naked point of control, you retest it as support for continuation to the upside. Okay, and you want to claim this value area, previous day value area high over here. Right, we're not breaking the trend just as yet. So we have some nice bumpy action here to the upside, but Legends, I will only be convinced. Do you guys see? And I think I mentioned this during my, I can't remember, my YouTube update this morning. The previous day value area low over here that we've just failed to break through today. Can you see how we struggled? We've been struggling the entire day just to break through the previous day value area low, which is acting as massive resistance at the moment. And usually what happens for bullish momentum to continue in confluence with the trend over here is you want to see us break through and get acceptance back inside the value area low of the previous day, and you want to see some nice green volume kicking in. I don't like that the green volume at the moment is not closing above this line, which could mean that we can still come and sweep the lows over here, okay, grabbing the liquidity below these lows. Okay. So for bullish momentum to continue, I want to see us get acceptance back above the previous day value area low when you use your session volume profile, free indicator to use here on TradingView. Okay, then you retest it as support, and that is where I am interested in a long. Okay, once you break through, you retest it as support. This for me is a long trigger back to the upside, and then a profit taking area, definitely a profit taking area. So small scalp here to the upside. I mean, it can take us to higher levels where you SFP and perhaps you break out. Okay, but for now, legends, we have not broken out. So the trading scenario that I would prefer, okay, and we don't always get what we want, is the dead cat bounce, right? Or the range low strategy that I always refer to during my live streams, okay? When you have a massive pump here, let me go into the 1 hour, okay? When you have a massive pump like this here to the upside, I like to use the strategy because it plays out quite often, right? When you have a massive pump here to the upside, and then the first retracement that you get, the dead cat bounce, that low over there, right? There's a lot of liquidity lying below that low because a lot of people playing the momentum to the upside, that's where they have their stop losses. And often what happens, this is the strategy that I'm looking for right now, if we don't get a breakout from where we are right now, is to say that, well, this could still be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, 5-wave structure here to the downside. You then end the 5th wave, you get acceptance back above this level, which is also the dead cat bounce or the value area low strategy, and you want to see price move away. Okay, you want to see price move away, and then we'll see how we react at this naked point of control, and potentially even coming to claim the highs over here and go to higher levels. Okay, probabilities is that when you tap this level and you start closing 15-minute candles below this level, or even a 1 hour candle below this level, you increase the probability of filling this entire gap. Then the level that I will be interested in is this naked point of control inside of this consolidation area over here. Okay. For bullish momentum to continue, legends, I really feel that we need to hold this area. Okay, this is kind of the last line in this, well, not the last line in the sand, but I would really want to see us hold these highs over here for bullish momentum to continue here to the upside. I don't really want to see us go lower than this level. Going lower than this naked point of control at $67,000 could mean that we are going to go to lower levels where you could bounce. You could get a lower high for continuation back to the downside. Okay, so that is basically, in a nutshell, legends, the scenario that I'm watching here at the moment. Okay. Right, Bitcoin is just not giving us that momentum that we need for a trade at the moment. So it's planning, you know, I'm planning my trades ahead, is to say that from a long perspective, I am looking at the dead cat bounce over, wrong tool over here. From a long perspective, I want to see if we successfully sweep the lows, and this is why I have my alarms set over here. I don't want to miss this. Okay, if we do not come and sweep the lows here at the bottom for the potential breakout, then I'm just tracking this momentum here to the downside, and I've got my session volume profile. Okay, and you can go and add that line. I want to see us get acceptance. Let me make it blue and call it previous day value area high. Make it blue. Okay, I want this level to be claimed properly. Okay, I want us to break through here, claim it, and then there I am interested in a long. Okay, and then we'll see what happens when we get to the naked point of control over here. You will see that the naked point of control shifts slightly depending on which time frame you use to trade on. Okay, let's go through some comments over here. Mr. Mull, legends in the house. Thanks for joining. Yo, Devil. I've hoped that it will be an SFP, but pump is also good. Yes, I think we all, we don't always get what you want, but I would really like this level to be tapped over here. Okay, if we're still going to get momentum here to the upside, I would like to see a nice little SFP. As you recover, you must recover. That's the key. You have to see the recovery. You have to see the drop, and you have to see the recovery. That is where you long your stop loss. As soon as you start moving into profits, you move your stop loss to break even. Okay, Be defensive. The reason we use stop losses is to protect our cash, because it's never ever guaranteed that this scenario is going to play out, because I mean the market is here to just wipe you out. Okay, and then at least you get stopped out with no loss, break even. Okay, right, legends, but it looks it looks like we're getting the drop. Okay, it looks like we're getting the drop. As I started the stream, we started getting some pumpy action here to the upside. Now we're getting a drop again. Okay, so there's still a possibility for this range low strategy to play out. Right, I just want to see how we're going to react over there. Okay, legends, I am still inside of my swing positions, and I mean, what I do plan to do is, if we get a successful SFP from this low over here, right, this is potentially where I will be adding a little bit to some of my swing positions as well, expecting some upwards momentum that could rise the altcoins, give them some momentum back to the upside as well, because a lot of the altcoins are retesting some key levels at the moment. This morning during my update, I spoke about EJLD, okay, and it's had quite a deep retracement here to the downside. Okay, let me just take this value area out here, and this was the scenario that I spoke about, is to say, legends, we were here at the 50% fib level, okay, bouncing on the trend, and it was either the moment to go, and now we're here by the 618. We've dipped beneath it, but it looks like we're getting acceptance back inside the 618. But there's still a possibility that we could come down here to the 786, which has confluence with this consolidation area and this consolidation area over here. Okay, I just want to see how price is going to react, obviously with a clear invalidation, right? Never risk more than what you can afford to lose. Low leverage, low capital. The percentages are quite significant here on the altcoins, okay, but I'm giving it a chance. You see the breakout, okay, this is perhaps the retest for continuation here to the upside. Right, so EJLD, quite a deep correction here today to the downside. Let's see, Bitcoin has to play ball, okay, Bitcoin just has to play ball for this trading setup to work out. Also, I've been watching ILV. Oof. What I do like about ILV, legends, do you guys see the dead cat bounce that I've been talking about? Okay, let me just zoom into this price action. This can be the moment, potentially. This can potentially be the moment, right? From a bullish perspective. Grab my brush. Do you guys see the pump? Okay, massive pump, and then you have the dead cat bounce. There's your low, okay, which you've tapped. Okay, this is what we're waiting for on Bitcoin. Right, you tap the dead cat bounce, the range low strategy, and then price moves away. Okay, so let's see if the momentum can continue here for ILV, and then we wait and see if we break this trend successfully. Okay, for more momentum here to the upside to potentially come and claim this high again. Right, this is the trading setup that we're waiting for on Bitcoin. Right, the range low, we're waiting for this trading setup. Okay. I do want to stress, legends, there's definitely a possibility that you can waterfall down. So, you know, I want to see the reaction, the price reaction when we get to this level. Now we're getting pumpy action back to the upside. Bitcoin, just make a decision. Just make a decision. Okay? Damn you, Bitcoin. Just give us the decision. Right, so this is basically the trading setup that I'm watching here on ILV. And obviously, legends, if this scenario fails, where we come back for a retest, you know, the range low strategy states that you want to see price move away. You can come back for a retest, but you don't want to tap this line again. You increase the probabilities when you tap the line for a second time that you're going to come and fill this gap. Okay, and it's quite a big gap, right? But I do see that we have a small little consolidation area over here, and I've also plotted it here above these highs. Okay, you can see we have some support over here in this area, which is also in alignment with the 50% fib level. Okay, so another area of interest is when you have a massive pump and perhaps you retrace, okay, either to the 382, the 50%, or the 618. Okay, yeah, between the 618, the golden zone, which what I like to call it, above these highs, right? That looks juicy to me. Okay, if we lose this area, there's a high probable chance that we're going to come back down and maybe test the highs over here. Okay, and then get the breakout to the upside. But for now, it looks good. It looks like ILV is playing ball here to the upside. It's respecting the value or the dead cat bounce here at the moment. Let's see if we get a successful breakout or we come and claim this low again, and then we'll see how low we go. Right, but I am still inside of my ILV trade, and I'll close that position out when we hit my profit-taking areas here above. Okay, but I mean, Legends, always the possibility that we could just fall down, right? There's always that possibility. You break out, you make people very bullish, and you just tumble down, right? Definitely always possibility. That is why we take profits on our way up and practice good risk management. What is Bitcoin doing over here? Okay, nice little green volume that kicked in over there. Okay, I will only turn bullish here on the price of Bitcoin if we can claim this level, Legends. We need to claim this level. We've been struggling the whole day to break this level. Okay, so a break of this level could send us to higher levels over here, right? Or we're going to SFP potentially from the dead cat bounce, right? The recovery back up, or we smash through, we retest it as resistance, and we see how we react at the naked point of control. And that is basically the trading setups that I'm watching over here. Okay, not really much more to be said over here. Let's go through some comments. Right, please smash up the like, show some love. Let's get the word out there. Hi, Legends. AG, welcome to the stream. Mr. Dev, another legend in the house. Hi, Devil. Thank you for showing up to teach us today. Thank you so much. You and Andy are the best. Greetings from Macedonia. Slajan, I think, is that how I say your name? Slajan. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the support. Appreciate it. Adlina, any thoughts on Render prior to the NVIDIA earnings? Well, no one knows what the earnings is going to be, right? And Bitcoin needs to play ball here as well. But let's go and have a look at Render. For the Legends, I'll admit to you guys, I have a big bag of Render. My average entry price is $1. Okay, so it's one of those coins like Andy always speaks about. Link, Render is mine. Render is my coin. Okay, I caught Render at just the best prices when we were consolidating inside of the bear market. I knew how everyone just loved Render during the previous bull cycle year of 2022 when it was just launched, and then we had this massive dump here to the downside, and inside of this zone, I would say inside of this zone, this is where I started accumulating Render again. Okay, my average entry price is there. That's my average entry price, which I thought at the time, I mean, Legends, when we were here, there was so much fear. The bear market is going to continue. Bitcoin is going to $10,000. There was so much fear here that I even thought that my $1 entry price is most probably not good enough. Okay. But today I'm smiling. I mean, we've broken all-time highs, and it just looks like it doesn't want to stop, right? We had a beautiful breakout, and we flipped the highs into support. This is why I have this green box over here. We tapped into it, and now we're finding upwards momentum back to the upside. Okay, so from a higher time frame perspective, I mean, Render is just one of those coins that you wanted in your bag. Great AI token, great team, great fundamentals. I just really liked also the people that invested in Render, some very high profile, well-respected people in the industry that invested in Render during this phase over here already. Okay. And yeah, it's such a great fundamental coin. But now the thing is, I mean, it's done phenomenal things here to the upside already. How high can it still go? Okay. I mean, the obvious breakout that you've missed, right? If you did not take this trade, oh, that was not an easy one. Okay, I would have most probably adjusted the trend to over there and played that breakout. Okay, there was a breakout. Okay, and where we are right now, Legends, it's not an easy zone for Render to get into a trade right now, because you can see where we're finding resistance. Okay, let me do this. Okay. You can see where we're finding resistance also if I take a fib from the low to the high to the low here by the 618 area. We still need to contend with the 786. So there's a chance that if we can break, okay, if we can break this resistance box, right? You break the resistance box, you flip it into support, there's a chance that you can still go to higher levels, and then the next wave starts kicking off here again. Okay, but for now, it's a no trading zone where we are right now. Okay, so let's go into the 1 hour and see if we can spot anything. Yeah, it's just no, it's just not in a trading zone for me at the moment. Okay, you've just missed all the breakouts here to the upside. You've missed that breakout as well. It's just once it's broken out, once a coin has broken out and I can't apply good risk management, I cannot just FOMO into a trade over here. Just doesn't, it's not what I do. Okay, as a trader, it's not what I do. I just can't FOMO into a trade over here because it can still have a retracement and then it has upwards momentum. Right. If you want to speculate, trying to make this work, okay, really trying to make this work. So if I take a fib here from the low to the high, 618 area looks like the best area. I mean, this is if we can come back down here, right, to the 618 area, which is confluence with this high, right, and these lows. Do you guys see what nice support area this is? Okay, there's a chance, but I like the 786 more because all of this consolidation, okay, is going to provide support. If we come back down lower, yeah, that to me would be the golden ticket, but I will definitely be starting to nibble here. If you're expecting that momentum to the upside with good risk management, this is the area, 618 area. 50% doesn't have much, okay, doesn't have much going on, right? More interested in the 618 and 786 if we do get momentum here to the downside. But we all know render can literally just chop here to the upside and you don't get the retracement. Okay, so not an easy one from a day trading perspective, not an easy one. Okay, definitely not an easy one to day trade here at the moment. Right, let's go through some more comments over here. Any thoughts on Brett token? I will go and have a look at it now. Shatman? Okay. Good morning, everyone from Los Angeles. Miss Melanie, I've seen you here in the stream. Thanks for the support. Always morning when I go live. Okay. Thanks for being here. Lion, hi, Devil. If you can check Portal for me, thank you. You spelled right? You spelled right? Oh, I pronounced your name right. Is that what you're saying? Slajan. AG, do you think it is late to build a wallet now? Because I have heard many people say that it is late. That now should be the time to take profits. What do you think? Okay. Mr. AG, I think it depends on what type of portfolio you are building and what risk you are willing to take on. Okay. I have made it very clear. Ooh, let me just check this quickly. Just want to see the CVD. I do spot some bearish CVD. Let's see if this gets invalidated. Do you guys see here on the price of Bitcoin? I'm here on the 5-minute time frame, but I am starting to spot some bearish CVD. Okay, both on yellow and on blue. Okay, but I mean, if we take this high, it can be invalidated. Right, but it's just interesting to note that we are spotting some local bearish CVD at the moment. Right, getting back here onto, I've got so many things open here, onto the swing portfolio. Legends, this is not for everyone, and I can only share with you guys what my plan is. This is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. And this is what I am willing to do in preparation for the next bull cycle. The coins that I have got listed over here, we've done research, or I've done my research on them. Firstly, I like the fundamentals. I like that they are tried and tested coins. They've been coming a long way. I've got enough data to make some decisions in my own mind. And when I look at some of these coins, so let's go and look at EGLD, for example, because it's one that I spoke about this morning. When I zoom in, this is what I look for. When I zoom into the daily time frame over here, okay, this is what I look for. Okay, now, Mr. AG, maybe this will answer your question, and I think a lot of people on the stream's question as well. When I look at AG, okay, and I see where it is at the moment, right, okay, these are the coins that I'm interested in building swing positions. I don't care if I'm in the red with this portfolio, because I will add to the positions and build it slowly but surely bigger, right? I mean, just look at the previous bull cycle where it took us. EGLD reached almost $560, $544 here to the upside with the previous cycle. And it had a massive dump here to the downside, and it found a long consolidation area, okay? Multi-month consolidation area over here. And usually in trading, what we say is the longer the consolidation, the bigger the breakout to the upside, where you almost form that cup and handle, right? And you start consolidating, you form the handle, and you continue the momentum to the upside. And it might look impossible, like how on earth is a coin that's over here at the bottom going to do this? Okay. Well, then you look at Render. Render has done it. Okay. Injective Protocol has done it. Pepe has done it. Bitcoin has done it. Bitcoin is already at the all-time highs, right? Okay. Perhaps it's time for the altcoins to catch up. Okay. Right. This is Bitcoin. This is EGLD. It's still here, right? So this is the risk that I am willing to take as a trader. And I do not advise any of you to do what I'm doing. I'm just sharing with you what I am doing in preparation for this cycle. I don't know when this is going to happen, but what I do know technically, okay, this is a great load up zone. This is where you want to build your positions, okay? Because when it starts doing this here to the upside, I can guarantee you by the time we get here to the 50% and the 618 level, and the views starts increasing and all the influencers are going mad and there's 10,000 people watching the stream, everyone's going to want to buy over here, okay? And even here at the all-time highs, this is where most probably where the what we refer to as the dumb money starts entering the market. People that got scared by the bear market. Not any of you, you are all here, right? Everyone that got scared over here, okay, bought the highs over here, they're going to buy here again, okay? Those people are not here yet, right? So for me, this is just it's such an obvious place for me to build a position in this area, considering what Bitcoin has done, where Ethereum is in the market cycle, what Solana has done, what Injective Protocol has done. It feels like there's still a lot of altcoins lagging behind, and this is why I've built this list, because these are the ones that are still lagging behind, that I like the fundamentals, the technicals look good, and I do know that there's definitely a risk. Okay, if I just take the scribble here out the way and I zoom into this structure over here, I know that there's a risk. And I'm willing to accept the risk. I am willing to accept the risk. You need to ask yourself the same question. Are you willing to accept the risk, or are you going to buy in at higher levels? Right? I'm willing to accept the risk that we can consolidate. Either you consolidate for much longer before you start having the momentum to the upside, and this can take very long still, okay? The other risk that I'm willing to accept is that we can come back down lower, and even SFP from the bear market lows. I think that, to me personally, is the worst case scenario, that we come back to the bear market lows, okay, during September 2023, and you have that SFP and you get acceptance back above. This is where I will be adding to the swing positions, okay? And this is where the portfolio becomes very risky, and not everyone is willing to do this, and this is what I am doing. I am not putting a stop loss because I don't want to get stopped out and then I could have had a better entry. Because from a technical perspective, I mean, you have to risk it to get the biscuit. And this is what I'm risking at the moment, is to say that if we come back down here to the bear market lows, I will be adding here, okay, to my positions, bringing my liquidation price lower and lower so I don't get liquidated. And this is why I'm using low leverage on these positions, okay? I am building a position in this area over here. Okay, I hope this makes sense. Okay, I am taking a risk and I don't want to be left out. Okay, I don't want to be left out. We are potentially over here. You guys see what I mean, okay? We've had a nice little pump here, okay? We've had some nice waves. We are consolidating here at the moment. Let me just clean it up quickly. Right? We've had a nice little pump here, and we can consolidate for a little bit longer. We can even SFP from the lows, but it feels like we are over here. That's what it looks like to me, okay? I am, as a trader, I'm willing to take the risk, and I am betting on this. This is what I'm betting on at the moment, because technically it looks like a beautiful consolidation area. We got some life back into the coin. This, to me, it feels like this is the disbelief phase. From a market psychology perspective, the cheat sheet, the Wall Street cheat sheet, go have a look at that. This, to me, feels like the disbelief phase here, where we are entering now with some of the altcoins. And I'm building my position here, acknowledging that we can still come back down lower, but I know that I'm building the portfolio in the right place. I mean, ultimately, this was the best place to accumulate, okay? And AG, you're asking the question, is it too late? I would say not for all the altcoins, right? I think we are still in a great accumulation zone. It depends on what your strategy is, whether you want to build a spot bag portfolio, whether you want to build a low leverage swing position portfolio, which I'm building at the moment, and accepting that we can go to lower levels, but I will take each low as a buying opportunity, okay? Right, now that I've discussed the risks, the upside also has risk. Well, not really. Okay, but the risk that I'm facing from an upside perspective is that I've only deployed a small percentage of my portfolio in this phase over here. Okay, so the downside is that if we start pumping here to the upside, I've only deployed a small percentage of my portfolio, but I will still make profits. At least I'm in the game. I've got my fishing rod in the water. Okay. If we had to come back down low, maybe we sweep these lows. I mean, this is actually the scenario that I want to play out, right? If I zoom into this price action over here, what I would prefer, this low over here, if we can get another sweep of this low, that to me would be a golden entry, because I just doubt that we're going to come back down here. It just feels at the moment to me highly improbable, or at the moment. For me, that would be a beautiful entry over here. If we can get another sweep of the lows, you get acceptance back above the lows, and then I can, deploy a little bit more of my portfolio, expecting that momentum here to the upside. Okay, that to me would be a golden ticket. And most of the altcoins that I have here on this list have very, very similar structures. They are still lagging behind. They are still inside of the long accumulation zones. Some of them are showing 10x or 20x potential, like ILV, for example, to the upside. Some of them are showing 4 or 2x potential to the upside. So I've diversified the portfolio. If one coin stuffs out and it dies, the CEO steals money or something goes bad, I've got something else to fall back on. I can't just bet on one coin. Okay, hope that makes sense. I hope I've explained it very well for you guys. Okay, this is my plan. And to make money, you have to have a plan. To be successful in trading, you have to have a plan. And my plan is to build a swing position on some of my favorite altcoins that are showing this price structure that I've just shown you now. Okay, and I will be adding at the dips. Okay. The risk, worst case scenario for me is, the risk is we break the all-time lows and we still continue here to the downside. Okay, I am willing to take that risk. That's the risk that I am willing to take. Some of you might not be willing to take that risk, and you will say, okay, well, I'm going to put a stop loss over here, and if I get stopped out, then I will wait. Okay, so you need to go and assess what is your risk appetite. Okay. Right, BTC alarm going off here, legends. What is happening? Let's go back here onto the 15 minutes, see what is cooking here. We're not getting that drop that I was hoping for. Come on, Bitcoin. Are we breaking out? Are we breaking out? I just don't like that we had the highest volume candle below the trend. I don't like that, okay? But it's flirting here with the previous. Oh, I spelled that like a amateur. Anyways, previous day value area low over here, okay? I want to see us get acceptance back above this level and the retest. Okay, if we can close this body of the 15-minute candle outside of this trend, we have a chance to come and hit this level, okay? Definitely a chance to come and hit this level. If we can close the body of the candle outside of this trend, we have a chance. We definitely have a chance. Okay, let me go through some comments while this plays out. Okay, where did I left off? Hi Devil, if you can check. Okay, AG, do you think it's too late? AG, I hope I've answered your question. Okay. Hi Devil, new to your channel, love your TA. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. Abhinay, Ramanan, thanks for joining. I appreciate you being here. Pravin Manka started trading because of your videos. Thanks for sharing everything. Thank you so much for the kind words. Yes, trading is fun. I really enjoy trading. Hi Devil, thanks for your immense work. I have an interesting deepen hint before the announcement of the NVIDIA results. OpenGL network, amazing chart. Can you take a look at it? What is a GPU? Open GPU network. Okay, I will go and jump through some requests in a moment. What are your thoughts on Render and other altcoins? We will see another retrace. Thanks for your great TA. I hope, Stephen, I've answered that question for you in terms of my spot or my swing portfolio that I'm building here to the upside. Okay. I mean, we've seen so many breakouts from some of our favorite altcoins, okay? So, I mean, when I look here at KDA, for example, it just looks like such a beautiful breakout here to the upside. And this just smells like a retest. It really smells and feels like a retest for continuation. Question is, are we going to make a lower high and then just smack back down and come and claim this low? Okay, this low is quite key. There's a lot of liquidity lying below these lows. I would love to see a sweep of the lows, okay? We don't always get what we want, but I would love to see a sweep of the lows and a recovery back above. That to me would be a beautiful add to my swing position portfolio. And I will be quite aggressive in this area over here, okay? But for now, we have to acknowledge that we are seeing a lot of breakouts on some of our favorite altcoins. Dominance is dropping. Let's see how this plays out, okay? This is potentially also a nice little breakout, a retest, and you consolidate for a while, and then you continue the momentum here to the upside. Okay, right, and I'm seeing this pattern on most of the coins. Let's look at DOT. Right, here's still the DOT trade, legends. I spoke about this DOT trade a couple of live streams ago. You can see my position is already protected here in the DOT trade. I said, guys, you know, I'm taking a chance over here. I entered here before we even had the breakout. It just looked right for the picking, okay? Getting supported above these highs over here. I think it was the 50% FIB level from this low to the high. I got into the trade. I shared it with the community. Also in the Discord community, link down in the description if you would like to join. And I said I'm going to be conservative in taking profits with this trade. I'm going to take profits here by the 382. And the reason I like the 382, it has this underbelly resistance over here. But I do acknowledge the fact that we can go to the 50% and even the 618 over here. Okay. But a nice trade here to the upside nonetheless. I'm still inside of this DOT trade. Okay. Right. Let's go through some more comments over here. What are your thoughts on... Okay, I've gone through that. I have the same fear of missing the pump and tend to load up a little much in these zones. A little much in these zones. Yes, Angela B. I have had to close all positions 2 times in the past 3 months. It was so hard to do, but ultimately I didn't lose my funds. Great on you. I mean, if you applied good risk management, Angela, great on you for closing the positions, and I'm hoping that you are still, you know, have a plan to build your portfolio. I've shared my plan with you guys, and I'm here to educate and, you know, hopefully maybe a couple of months from now, maybe in 2025, I will go back to these live streams during a live stream in the future and say, guys, do you guys remember when I spoke about this portfolio? Look at where we are right now. I'm starting to take profits. Now there's 10,000 or 20,000 people watching the live stream, and I'm going to say, guys, I'm taking profits and you are asking me where to enter. We are taking profits, right? You guys are the first. You guys are here when the market is still fearful. Believe it or not, you are still here when the market is fearful. Okay. Thank you so much for your explanations, Dewald. They are always super clear. You are great. Thank you so much. Thanks, AG. I appreciate. Okay, I'm glad you found clarity in my answer. It's pumping and I was buying, right? The 3Ws plan. Yes, the 3Ws. The 3Ws. I always speak about the 3Ws. I make up my own stuff. Aditya, thanks for joining, man. Hi, Dewald. How is Dubai treating you? Dubai is absolutely fantastic. Very hot outside, but I'm getting acclimatized. I'm getting used to it. It's fun. I'm enjoying myself here in Dubai. It's nice spending some time with Andy and the team. So I'm having fun. I do miss home. I do miss my family. But I mean, that's part of the game. Why you have not added CRV to your swing portfolio? That is a very good question. Okay, I think I might have missed CRV. I can't remember if we actually went through CRV. I do have a spot bag, right, legends? I just want to share in a disclaimer. This portfolio is a brand new portfolio that I'm building. Okay, I do have another portfolio where my larger spot bags, my renders, my Solanas that I bought, my runes that I bought during the bear market, I still have spot bags from an investment perspective. This is a brand new portfolio because I want to show you guys that it's not too late to prepare and build a portfolio here to the upside. Okay, let's go and analyze CRV, and perhaps CRV is one of those that I will definitely add because I like CRV. Okay, I really like CRV. I think we might have just missed this one. There was so many altcoins we went through. Oh, what a nice breakout. What a nice. Who said CRV here? Was it Mr. Mole? Mole? I don't know why I didn't add CRV, but now it feels like I can kick myself, okay? I mean, this is just such a beautiful accumulation zone over here. And now we got the breakout here to the upside. CRV, a great Ethereum token. When Ethereum pumps, CRV is going to do amazing things. Fundamentally, I like the coin. Technically, I like the coin. I like where it is. I like how low it went over here. What I just want to see something here. Yeah, I mean, CRV actually created a lot of fear. Can you see how deep? We actually made a new bear market low over here, right? New bear market low over here. And then we got accepted. This is a SFP, a classic high time frame SFP, where you dip below the bear market lows, okay? And you get acceptance back above, right? And now you have the breakout here to the upside. So classic. At the moment, would I add it? At the moment where we are right now, no. I would definitely keep an eye on it. Okay, I will set some alerts. I mean, definitely if we can come back to these highs over here, I will add it. Okay, that's the only place where I will add it, right? If I can get CRV to retrace, right, to these highs over here, okay, inside of this consolidation area, I will add some CRV to my spot bags, to my swing trades. Okay, definitely. I should have added CRV, right? But there's so many to choose from. CRV is one of my favorites. I do have a spot bag of CRV. I like the green volume that's kicking in here at the moment, and it can definitely find some upwards momentum. Ethereum just needs to play ball. CRV and Ethereum go hand in hand. Okay, cool. Mole, what do you think? Let me reread that. What you will do with ADL? What if some of your positions can be deleveraged? ADL, what do you mean by ADL? I'm not sure what you mean by ADL, and perhaps I don't know the phrase, or I know the phrase, but I know it as something else. Okay, please clarify for me. Yep, I played CRV breakout there. Oh, congratulations, Mol. You are currently in some nice profits here to the upside. I mean, if you played this breakout that I've highlighted here, I mean, you would be now in 14% profits. Absolutely fantastic. Check your portfolio. 80. Oh, right. Let me do this. ADL. Oh, okay, I see. ADL. What is this? ADL. The lights indicate your ADL priority in the queue. Each light represents a 20% increment to the next percentile. If all lights are lit, your positions is in the top percentile. Okay. I would need to go and do some research, legends. I've never actually paid attention to this over here. Okay, I will go do some research over here and I'll come back to you guys. What does ADL mean and what does it do and what's the risks and what is the benefits? I will go and do some research over here. Mr. Mole, I think you most probably have some more experience with this ADL box over here. And right, I will come back to you guys. Okay, we are finding some upwards momentum. I just want to go back here onto the price of Bitcoin. We have a closing candle, boys and girls. We have a closing candle, okay? We have a closing 15-minute candle above the trend line. Right, then what I usually do is I jump into the 1 hour. Okay, we have the body of the 1 hour candle also close above the trend line. So it has a chance to come and claim this level. Definitely, it has a chance, right? Definitely has a chance. Now I know why ILV was looking so bullish. When Bitcoin had the dump here to the downside, I was just like, why is ILV looking so bullish? Okay, can take that out. Why is ILV looking so bullish? Okay. Looks like ILV wants to break out. Okay. Let's see. Because it had the dead cat bounce. It had the liquidity grab. And it could break out from this trend over here. Okay. Right. This looks good, legends. This is definitely, from a trading and a one-line trend strategy perspective, this is something that I would most probably give a try with good risk management. Okay. You might have to go into smaller time frames to find. Not an easy one. Not an easy one. Let's plan this quickly. Okay, the 3 W's, right? 3 W's. Just hit the minimum requirements. 2.17 risk to reward. Okay, so for every $100 you risk, you will make potentially $200 here to the upside. Okay, but I do like the price action that I'm seeing over here. I'd like to see more green volume. I mean, we could get the momentum up, do the retest, right? And then it just confirms momentum to the upside and then continue the momentum. But I do want to highlight, legends, it's not to say that we are going to reject here, okay? We could definitely SFP, make a higher low, and continue the momentum to the upside to come and claim the high. Definitely a possibility. Right, but the risk to reward to me is worth entering this trade, considering the fact that this is definitely a rejection area over here. Okay, so if this trade plays out and we do get rejected, I mean, you know where to take profits, right? You should know where to take profits. 3 W's. Why are you entering the trade? Break of trend. I see some nice green volume kicking in. It looks like we're getting acceptance back above the previous day value area high, low. So previous day value area low. I know where to put my stop loss. I mean, ideally, I would even move this up, okay? Because the logic that I sometimes apply, or that I always apply, is that when you have a breakout to the upside, you don't want price to come back into trend. Sometimes it comes back for a retest and it does that price action and then it continues up. So you can't have your stop loss too tight. The higher you move your stop loss, the more you increase the risk of yourself being stopped out, and then the price does exactly what you wanted it to do anyways. But I think below this week is actually a good risk management. I like 3 risk to reward. That's my favorite trades to enter. A 3 risk to reward. For every $100 you risk, you make $300 to the upside. These are my favorite trades to take from a risk to reward perspective. Okay. And as always, legends, it's not about how much money, okay? It's not about how much money you're going to make to the upside. Is, can we get this trade right? Can I jump into a live stream tomorrow and say, guys, this trade that we spoke about yesterday played out to perfection. I hope you all took profits. Well done. Now you have a successful trade under the belt. Now we look for the next trading setup. Okay, do not try and become a millionaire over here, okay? Because if price turns against you, you're going to have a big hole in your account. Okay, this is why we practice good risk management. But so far it looks good, legends. It looks like we could get the momentum here to the upside. So let's see how this plays out. Irina, I've been keeping CRV. Yes, Irina, I know that you have been talking about CRV for quite some time. In my briefcase for 2 years now, I really want to get rid of it. But those who are patient will be rewarded. Definitely, patience rewards traders. Okay, patient rewards. Ooh, legends, I want to see us get acceptance back above that value area high. Okay, I really want to see us get acceptance inside of this range, right? That will be my double confirmation. We need to get acceptance back inside here, not just leave a wick behind. Come on, Bitcoin, play ball. We do have bullish momentum outside of the trend, right? And the next confirmation for me is that I want to see us break through, flip it into support for continuation. And at the moment, it's not giving that. So that's why risk management is important. We can definitely still continue momentum here to the upside, but I don't like that we are still struggling to break this level. Okay, I don't like that. We need to break this level. Okay, perhaps this is a retest of the trend and then we try again. Okay, let's see if we try again. But now you guys know my thinking process. Okay, I think it was important for me to explain my thinking process when I enter a trade, where I put my risk management, what do I look out for, and where do I plan to take profits. Leave maybe, you know, if we do get to this level, if, you know, it's up to the trader, it's up, definitely just up to the trader. You can say, I'm taking 80% of the profits and I'm leaving some for higher levels. You know, that's also a strategy. Okay, but I don't like. Okay, we need to break that level. Okay, definitely, we need to break this level. Right, we are flirting with the parallel channel from Mart. It ready for breakout. Okay, parallel channel from March. Okay, the one thing I have noticed is 2021 all-time highs. We are currently above the 2021 all-time highs. That's why I also really want to see this level hold over here. We have just tried so many times and failed. Okay, if I zoom in here into the 4 hour, purely just looking at the all-time highs of 2021, you can see that we've just had deviation after deviation after deviation. And will this now just be another deviation where we get acceptance back below the all-time highs and continue the momentum down? Okay, really want to see this level hold over here and get the breakout here to the upside. Come and claim the all-time highs once again. Ooh, this is not good, legends. This is not good. Are we breaking back into trend? This is not good. Okay, it is not good, legends. I don't like this. I don't like the fact, okay, if we can stay above trend, great. I don't like the fact that we are not claiming this level. Okay, I regard horizontal resistance and support more important than diagonal resistance and support. Okay, so although I see a breakout, I also know that this resistance here is more important than what I see over here. Okay, so that to me would be a better entry for continuation to the upside. I'd rather get a little bit late to the party and still get some profits, okay, than being stopped out. Okay, it just needs to hold this level. Let's go here on to the 15-minute. I just want to see what's cooking over here. It looks like it's holding the trend for now. It's holding the trend. Okay, let's see if it can hold the trend. Okay, for now it's holding the trend. Let's see what CVD is doing over here. Is CVD giving us some signs of bearish signals? Ooh, what happened? Okay, let's see. Okay, we do have bearish CVD. Okay, but we did SFP from this high. You can see we started making, okay, we started making some bearish CVD over here, higher high in CVD, okay, and on blue, right? But we took the high, right? We SFP'd from the high. So theoretically, the CVD is invalidated, but I have seen that even when you invalidate the CVD, you usually have an SFP and then you find continuation back to the downside. Okay, I don't like the bearish CVD and not claiming that level here above. Okay, I just don't like it. I wanted to see us claim this level. Why did we not claim it, Bitcoin? Come on. Okay, right, legends. Just want to check something over here. You know, after your stream, in my head, turrup tup tup, I walk around the house and hum these words. That is funny. Yes, I think we all have our little things that we say. How do you draw there? Success storylines, how do you draw there? I use the pencil here on the side. This is what I use to draw. I'm sure if that's your question. Okay. Angela B, thank you, Devilled. I'm grateful for your education and for the Bluffin profits. Oh, yes, I did place a couple of small trades over there, just testing out the settings and so forth. And I just want to say something about the Bluffin. Guys, always remember, links down in the description. Okay. Let me just do this. Here's my live stream. The post this and close the comments, go into more. I'm not sure why my YouTube looks like this. I don't know why my description is not at the bottom anymore. It's now on the side. I don't know if I clicked something, if I did something wrong, but nonetheless, Bybit, Bluffin, and Mexi. Bluffin, you don't have to go KYC. 80k bonus. It's your ways to support the channel's legends. By signing up with these links, you also qualify for the biggest bonuses and lowest fees. And I want to chat about Bluffin. When I took those trades the other day, okay, some of you are very responsible and you've placed the settings correctly and you've, applied good risk management, but some of you went very, very aggressive. I mean, I think, if I'm not mistaken, when I placed the trade, I took 5% of the capital at 2x leverage. And I made a 20% trade to the upside, and some people, okay, made 60% gains on their entire portfolios. So all good and well, and congratulations for making a lot of money on your portfolios. But what scares me a little bit is if I got stopped out with a 1% or a 2% stop loss, for example, you would have had a significant hole in your account. Okay, so it's all good and well when I'm winning a trade, but when I get stopped out, you are not going to be smiling. You're going to be crying. For those of you that's most probably put the settings at 100x leverage. I'm not sure what you guys did over there, but some of you guys made a lot of money with the trade that I took, I think on Monday, or the trades that I took on Monday. So it's all good and well, and thank goodness it was a winning trade. But if it was a losing trade, you would have been upset with me. You would have been here on the live stream saying, Devil, you don't know how to trade. I've lost 20% or 50% of my portfolio. What is wrong with you? So while it's going great and while it's in the green, everyone is smiling. Guys, but it concerns me from a risk management perspective, because every trader, the most successful traders in the world, take losses. And if I take 2 or 3 losses in a row and I make profits again and I take 3 losses in a row, it's about how small my losses are and how big the winning trades are, but your account will be liquidated. If I take 3 losses in a row, 3% or 1% per loss, and I've only lost 3% of my capital, your account will be liquidated. Okay, so I just want to make you guys aware of it. So I am a little bit contemplating, thinking about whether I should continue with the Bluffin copy trading account, because I really don't like that people are being so aggressive with the leverage and risk management. I'm such a responsible trader. I apply good risk management. I plan my trades properly, and I feel like some people are taking advantage of that. But nonetheless, we had a winning trade, so I'm grateful that you guys have made some money. I wouldn't have blamed you. I watch you every day, and I was willing to bet on your TA. Okay, cool, man. Fly 88, right, Fred. I have gone through EGLD during the beginning of the stream. Unfortunately, Legends, I know that there's been a lot of altcoin requests here as well. Unfortunately, I have run out of time. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Smash up the like, show the love, spread the word. Let's grow this channel together. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being early. I mean, we are really still early in the cycle. For those of you that are watching the stream, you can see now there are 73 people watching the stream. I can guarantee you when this swing portfolio altcoin starts taking off here to the moon, we must probably going to have thousands and thousands of people watching these streams every day. And then you were the guys that were here first and making the profits here to the upside, where we want to start taking profits. People are going to start buying. Okay. Thanks, everyone. I appreciate every one of you. I will see you all tomorrow. Cheers for now.